Hi guys, it's Mr. Lamb here, back with the new chapter, the new exercise, which is 9A, which is called the number plane. So this is under consolidating, so it should be the stuff that you've already learned back in year 7. However, if you guys forgot or if you guys actually didn't learn it, don't be scared. Hopefully this video will be helpful with learning the number plane. It may sound difficult, but it's actually really simple. It's quite easy. There's just a few points, a few key ideas that you will need to remember to do well in this topic. Alrighty, let's get to it. So, a number plane or a Cartesian plane, a number plane is much easier to say. So it includes a vertical y-axis and a horizontal x-axis. So you know how sometimes in class I'll say the y-axis and the x-axis. It just means that two lines have been put together. So it's like a cross. And this cross, it forms the number plane. So the one that goes from left to right, so the horizontal is called the x-axis. So that's why there's an x there. And then the vertical or the up and down one, it's called the y-axis. So this is something that you will need to remember. You will need to know how to label the x-axis and also the y-axis. And they intersect at a right angle. So this means if I use a protractor to check the angle, this and this, it should be 90 degrees. They are perfectly horizontal and vertically placed. And they're actually, so when I place these two lines together, they form a cross, and then that divides my area up into four. And that area, so the four different areas, or the four sections, they're called quadrants, and there are different labels for each quadrant. So starting from here, the top right, it's called quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. So you can tell that I'm going anti-clockwise or going opposite to what a clock would normally go. And I will also be starting on the top right corner, going left, down, and going there. I'm going this direction. So quadrant 1, quadrant 2, 3, and 4. So a point on a number plane has coordinates. So so they are labeled as x as well. Oh, sorry. The format is brackets x comma y bracket. So the x coordinate is listed first, followed by the y coordinate. So this is the coordinate. The x value here for this one coordinate is 2, and the y value would be 3. Now this is a new coordinate, and same again, the x value is 2, and also the y value is -4. So the point 0, 0, it's called the origin or just the O. Now, what does x or y actually mean? Or what does, having a value of 2 or value of 3 or -4, what do they actually mean? So it's actually a measure, or it tells you, oops, there you go. It tells you the horizontal units from the origin for the x and also the vertical units from origin. So it's basically just telling me, so origin, which is the center here in the middle, the coordinates, these numbers just tell me how far am I going away from this 0, 0 point or from this origin point. So for the coordinates 2 and 3, I'm going away from the origin by 2 units because my x value here is 2, 1, 2, and also going away by 3 units in my y-axis. So that means I will be, going up 1, 2, 3. So why am I actually going up with a 3? It's because if it's positive, I'll be going to the right hand side, or I'll be going up. So it depends on my x or my y value. However, if it's a positive number, I'll either go to the right hand side, you can see the labels down here, or also going up. So if it's a negative number, like this -4, I'll actually be going to the left or going down. Okay, but you'll have these labels out to help you to remember if you will be going to the right, up, left, or down. Okay, so you guys will have these labels, so hopefully they will help you out. So this is a little activity. We'll just name the different points here. So starting off with A. So this A is telling me that this point is here. So we've got a 3 because it's 3 units to the right. Now I'm missing my Y value. My Y value is on the vertical axis. So let's just look at that. Yep. So my Y value is 3. So point A has the coordinates of 3, 3. Now let's go for the next one. B. My X coordinate would be 3 here. And then my Y coordinate for point B will be going down by 1. Yep, so it's -1. So my coordinates will be 3, -1. We'll do one more, which is point C. I have got 1 as my X coordinate or my X value because I've gone to the right once by 1 unit. And also I have gone down by 2 units in the Y axis. So it's -2 there. So my coordinates for point C is 1, comma, -2. Do one more. Now this one's telling me that I need to find what the X value is. So to do that, just going to look at this point. Now my X value is on this line. See how this point, it's on this vertical line. So it just means that my X value is 0. If it's 0, it means that it's on the line. Now, some of you guys may be asking yourselves, how do I know or how can I separate the different coordinates? You can tell by the brackets here. So if it's surrounded by, so one bracket, so if you see it, a bracket there, it means that it's one set of coordinates. So you can have as many coordinates as you can. They will just be separated into its own little brackets. All right, so I've got this. So I want to go through question 1 in this. I just want to have a little draw on the first 4 questions. So A, B, C, D. So draw a number plane extending from -4 to 4 on both axes, and then plot and label these points. So I've actually got my points here, but instead of going from -4 to 4, I've actually gone to -4 to 10. So it's a little bit bigger than what you need, but that's okay. Okay, so now we'll need a plot. So point A has the coordinates 2 and 3. So starting from my origin, I'm going to the right by 2 units. So we've got 1, 2. Yep, so it's on this dotted line here, and I will be going up by 3. 1, 2, 3. There. I'm gonna grab my little tool here, point, and draw a little dot there. I'm gonna show the label. So I've got my point A here, and it has a coordinates of 2, 3. Now point B is 0, 1. So 0 here on the origin, 0, 1. Let me double check. Yep, 0, 1, which is right there. And that is my point B. Point C is brackets -2, 1.5. So it's -2. It means I'm going to the left-hand side. Yep, -2 here. I'm done with my x-axis. Now, my y-axis is 1.5. So I'll be going up by 1 there and 1 more. Oh, sorry, and a half. So 1.5. There you go. I'm going to show you the label. Yep, that looks about right. This fits in between the 1 and 2. So it has the coordinates of -2 and 1.5. Lucky last, point D, -2.5, 0. So I'm going to go find my x-axis here, the horizontal line, 2.5, which is here. And it actually has the y coordinate 0. This means it will just be on this line here. Yep, like there. I'm gonna go show the label. So I've drawn I've drawn 4 points, A, B, C, D. Have a go at the rest and just practice with this skill, and hopefully you guys will be all right.